we go. All right. Okay, stream time. All right. There we go. I sent out the invite. Hopefully someone will see that pop in. But of course, our good friends are probably watching Snowdove's Taco Tuesday. That's just how it is sometimes. It's all good though. It's all good. Howdy, folks. Hey, David Glenn. Yeah, you're only one in here right now, but that's okay. They'll usually pop in later. Much later. That's not a bad thing. We'll get the grease the old streaming joints, nice and lubricated. You know what I mean? All right. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build, right? Oh shoot! Shit farmer's here. What's going on? All right. So I guess I should get the building. Get the B5. It's been a while, but I am doing some setup so I can do some like videos. So I've got a monitor coming in so I can kind of like get a little more dual wielding because I just have the laptop right now. So that's how that works. And I can technically do it, but it'd just be a lot easier if I had a second monitor. It'd just be 1,000 times easier. So I'm just waiting for that to pop in. I need B, so that's EE. Okay. D. This will probably be right here. There it is. All right, so 5. We'll see who pops in. I accidentally sent the link to the Cotton Connection guys, but it's okay. They can pop in too, as long as it's not like like Shellback. He pops in and he doesn't say anything. He's just like, "What up, man, naggers?" I'm like, yeah, that's yes, you made that joke again. That's funny. It's all good though. It's all good. All right, so 5. This is 5, 6, 6. Where the hell is 5? 4. Can I have 5? Oh, that is 5. Okay, yeah. Try to see what what's what. Okay. This one's weird. It's like got a whole bunch of like little areas where you're supposed to snip. And I'm like, where am I supposed to snip and where am I not supposed to snip? Snip away. There we go. Sure, I'm just like that piece and that piece. Delete this piece too. Okay. Backside of that piece. There we go. All right, that's it. Okay, A and B. Well, what the hell piece is that? It's this piece. Oh, this piece is that piece, so we plop it out. Okay. This piece? Just plop it out? So they wanted me to... I'll be damned. It does pop out. There we go. Let's switch sides. It's kind of hard to... easy to lose the stuff when it's gray on gray. I kind of need the white side of the board on. There we go. Now I can see it properly. Okay. All right, so I need panel D. see. Not terribly disorganized, but is it D1? This one right here. All right. All right, that's the B piece. That's F. F and D. And oh my goodness. C. Ooh. You're on the second episode of Fallout. Not sure if you like it yet. Fallout. I did watch it. I just had extra time to kill, and I was, I think I was building a puppet. I forget which one it was, but and I had that in the background, and I thought it was okay. That's pretty much the feeling I got. I'm not sure if I like it. And I watched it all, and I was just like, oh, this is okay. That's kind of what I think of it. It's like, it's okay. I know one of the most controversial opinions is saying something is okay. It's not great. It's not bad. Not the worst thing in the world. It's nothing I would actually, buy on freaking Steelbook, right? Do they still do Steelbooks? I don't know. Yeah, getting an okay vibe myself. Yeah. Yeah, it's not terrible. Like, is there woke ideology in there? Maybe. It's not like taking over the story plot, so that's good. Really, that's a very freaking low bar, but sometimes that's the bar people like to freaking, they just dive bomb under it nowadays with their writing. And I can. Fallout it's got its own little thing, and it's good. It's good if you played the video Fallout games. New Vegas. Everyone loves New Vegas. The first couple Fallout games were great. Fallout 4, I love Fallout 4 actually. I really did. A lot of people knock on that one just because it plays a lot different. And if you're a diehard fan of the other ones, I can understand that. So. Okay, so this piece goes here, like so. Right? There we go. Just like that. All right. Do I ever plop it back on? It's the waste unit, so let's see. So I need A. Ooh. Grab some A piece. So here's A and D. I know that. 18. So 18 should be there. There we go. Let's see. That was the biggest fear of it. Yeah, I can understand. And it sucks because every once in a while you get an okay show that's not bad, and like it also doesn't help that like the big geek reviewers that that we like. It's like either they're big shills or they're super anti shills. You know what I mean? And like Jeremy and Nerdrotics and the Critical Drinker guy, like they are the craziest anti shows. And will they watch it? Yes, they will watch it. They'll watch the crazy shit. Will they have an honest review? I think so. But prior to that, it's just like negative, and it's like it sours the mood sometimes, and you can't actually get excited for something. And I know why to do it. I would do it too if I can grift off that. it's just, I'm just every once in a while I want to get excited over something. Just for once, Um 12. That's this piece right here. And of course, you got the other shills, the ones that go like that desperately try to get, all the backstage passes per se, you know what I mean? All the swag, all the good cookie points. And what they do is they overhype, and it's like, so it's like in both instances you get one or the other. And you know why they do that. And so like, I don't know. It's hard. It's either one extreme or the other. It's hard to find the real person, Not to say that both groups aren't real people. It's just they have a script that that they write for themselves. Why? Because it's good entertainment, and in the short end of it is people need to be entertained. You need to entertain people, or else they won't watch your crap. And sometimes you find they do a better job than Hollywood, which is on fire right now. Are they still on fire? Are they still on fire in Hollywood? Not sure. I really checked up on like all the fire in the Los Angeles area. I don't know if Hollywood per se was on fire. I know there were some AI images that were fooling people. A lot of people were being fooled by the AI images. It was kind of funny, but also it's like what do I trust now? You know what I mean? All these crazy images and be like, uh-oh. Sometimes some of it was even like AI. So some of it was like videos from freaking way back in the day. We used to have just have the Hollywood signs on fire. The common like thing in the zeitgeist of film and media. Why? Because people in the media think they're really big shit, and people who are trying to get to the media think that Hollywood is big shit. You know what I mean? It's like, in some ways they still are. Let's not get it wrong. They are dealing with a high percentage of funding. It's like I can't raise like $1 million for a cheap B level movie. I wish I could. Holy crap. Like if you have to make a movie. I'm like, oh shoot, I'll make the best movie ever. Try to find some really, really good people. Try to hire some. I'll have to hire someone to hire people because I don't know anything about actors. You know what I mean? Write a really good script. Write a good adventure story script. You know what I mean? Something fun, something that people can laugh and enjoy. Turn off their brain and have a just a good afternoon. Take their loved ones to the movies. Popcorn or Maybe sneak a snack underneath their jacket. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do. Shh, don't tell nobody. Just to buy a popcorn, right? You know, because I don't feel super guilty. But I used to sneak donuts in. Mm-hmm. Like the fat kid I am. Whoop. Used to be the donut sneaker. Not to be confused with donut sneakers. Yep. And it's not my fault I didn't serve donuts in the movie theaters. It's just leaving money on the table, right? It's like what do you decide to do net? You decide to have popcorn, loud, munchy, crunchy popcorn and candy. Man, what the heck? Donuts and coffee. I'm just telling you, just switch it up. If I had, like, I would totally grab, like, the movie theaters, right? Set up a new movie theater, right? If Hollywood like cuts out the woke bullshit and writers start getting good again and all that stuff, man, I just go to investors and be like, hey, here's the thing. I'm gonna make a coffee shop. Hear me out. Coffee shop with a bakery in the back. You know, and that's the main thing we're gonna sell: coffee and donuts, and you know, just coffee and donuts, right? That way, so people, you know, it's like, well, that will people go to the bathroom more? Maybe, maybe not, probably not. You know what I mean? They have to go anyways when they're drinking like a gallon of soda, so they have to go to the bathroom anyways. It's already caffeinated soda sometimes, so it's like, you know, that's what I'm thinking. It's like a donut and coffee, perfect combo. That's what we want. And no one's munching or crunching very loudly. Let's go here. Okay. Just saying. So donuts are better than popcorn for watching movies. Now I know everyone's used to the snap or crackle and munch, but I'll still stand by that. I'll still stand donuts over popcorn in the movie theaters. Plus, popcorn gets all over the place, especially when you eat it in a dark theater. It's all over the place. Okay, so see. 26. Let's see. I'm not sure if anyone knows nobody's seen it. That's okay. Yeah, people are probably just sleeping in. Who knows? I say people, I mean DJ Ronnie G. DJ Ronnie G. And I don't know, get some Punk Waddle too. That's okay. They might be thinking I'm taking another night off. That's true. I've been finally getting over this cold. I'm not 100% like cured of the ick, but I'm mostly. Oh, they're both C. Oh, perfect. Um, I'm in good shape. I'll just say that. So get working on again. But you know, I'm not sure when Punk will show up. He might show up like an hour from now, or maybe like right now.
Oh yeah, where am I?
Hey, disembodied voice.
Yeah, here I am.
Hey, what's up, Punk Waddle?
Hey, snacks.
What's your go-to snack when you're eating at the movie theater?
What?
What's your go-to snack when you eat at the movie theater?
Well, let's see. If I'm Well,
Now
I would say,
the gates are open.
mhm.
Like you have 100% on your sneaking in abilities. What are you
Okay,
grabbing?
okay. That was it. Because like as a kid, um, we would sneak in a roll of sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts. Okay,
You
nice.
know, just kind of because we went to my dad would go to Sam's or Costco or whatever and
Hmm.
get the big bulk candy bar. So I'd have a roll, and because sweet tarts are the compressed chalk sugar stuff, you can shove those in your pocket and they're not going to melt. So
Yeah,
you can kind of, and they might get a little warm, but they're not bad. So like those things travel well.
yeah,
Occasionally sprees, but at this point, but I do like the popcorn sometimes.
yeah, yeah,
Sometimes I don't always like the popcorn.
yeah. I like the popcorn if I'm eating it.
Mm.
And I usually finish it like before the previews like stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, um, but it is loud and it gets messy. So like if I have the time and chance, I'll grab half a dozen of donuts.
Oh, nice. I hadn't thought about that. Like,
Yep,
uh,
yep, yeah.
yeah.
You put them in like gallon sandwich bags, like two of them.
Mhm.
Put them in your pocket. Boom, perfect.
So one of the
Just
things I
and they're
realized,
quiet too. They don't jingle jangle like candy does. So it's
yeah, I remember one time I forget what show. This is about like 10 years ago. As an adult, hadn't been to the theater a while, so I go get my big old thing of popcorn. Right, put on a little extra butter. Well, apparently they had the cheap paper bags they were using. Yeah, it leaked through, and I think I ruined a shirt that way.
oh no.
And that's like, so now it's like if I get popcorn in the theater, it needs to be a good bucket, or I need to like lay down 50 napkins to make sure it doesn't leak through.
Like I said, it gets messy,
Yeah, I hate
especially
that
if you
group.
over butter it.
But
Which,
that's the
let's
best.
be honest, if you're not over buttering it, are you really enjoying it?
No, but like you said, if you have your big old soda pop, however you want to call it, from whatever region you're around,
Yeah,
you
soda,
you're
soda
about
pop.
you're halfway through the soda pop and you're down to just that salty bit, less flavor of popcorn by the time the movie actually starts. You're like, that's not gonna hold well, and you're like, when am I have to get up to pee? This is gonna suck. The inevitable is coming. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we need a place that like makes really good donuts in house, and some good like lattes or whatnot, and that would be perfect, right? That's what I'd
Yeah.
do. I'd love a coffee shop movie theater. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
okay. I got a question. Do you have the studio movie grills? I know Alamo Draft House is a big thing down here in Texas. Um, Basically, it's a full service theater where you go and you have a little desk, chair, table, and little table in front of you where the
Oh yeah,
server.
they call them chunkies up here.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a. Oh, I guess you can have beer. You can have beer in a burger. Um, what's it? I'm trying to think. It's reminiscent of like um, what's Applebee's? It's like Applebee's style food.
Okay. Yeah, usually they have that kind of like Chili's, Applebee's, Americana sort
Hmm.
of
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty much
something.
what Chunky's is up here. Yeah.
Okay. Because, I mean, I remember being the Pacific Northwest and Washington or Oregon, and they had the theaters up there that you could get the. I mean, I've had beer on tap other places too, but it's fun to get novelty beers or beers I'm not used to on tap and
Yeah.
in the theater because I'm an adult.
Yeah, I don't drink too much anymore, but every once in a while they have something interesting. I think the the occasion arises. Yet I do like to try some of the newer beers.
I'll say this: if I was up in near Boston during Oktoberfest and went to the movie theater and they had a big tall glass of Boston, you know,
Yeah, the Boston Lager Oktoberfest style. Yeah.
then I would.
Oh yeah,
You know,
it's good stuff.
meme hashtag would. Yeah. What? Yeah.
There we go. So it's pointed down. So we twist and pegs out. Okay.
Oh yeah, and hi to everybody in the chat. David,
Yeah.
Shit Farmer, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus is here too. Hurrah. And David's watching like he's modding 3 other channels right now, pretty sure.
Yeah. David's hardcore. Like
the Omni mod. He's got like 6 screens.
Yeah. You know, there was a point in time that I wanted to be like Garrett K, but then I decided that, well, I'll be the guy on screen. And
David Glenn's, he's actually in the real world. That's right. We are in the Matrix, Spunkwaddle.
Crap.
Watch David Cuds is like, snacks, agents are coming. Oh crap. Agents are coming. Oh no. Yeah, that was. I tried to watch that new Matrix movie. Couldn't get through it.
I think it's on one of the streaming platforms right now, but I haven't even tried.
No, it was on one of those ones, and I tried it on one of those ones. I couldn't get through the movie.
I believe you.
Bad. It was like what's that movie that like everyone was mad about, and it was like the worst Marvel movie still to this day, even though they've really had some real shit stinkers.
Not Eternals, something worse.
Actually, Madam Web is probably worse, but I have no inclination to watch that one. It is Marvel's. It's the first Marvel woman movie. Because I didn't watch the second one because obviously I couldn't get through the first one, and you know how freaking the sequels is not quite as good as the original. So and I couldn't get past the first one, so it's like, why am I even going to attempt to watch a sequel of the movie I can't even freaking stomach through?
I watched Miss Marvel or whatever because they claimed it was important, and then turns out it wasn't important. So I haven't watched any Marvel since then. Also, I just want to say, hey, Salty. Salty's watching the good years of animation, DC animation from, that's the good stuff.
Oh yeah, I love was it the Ultimate, right?
Who?
Justice League Ultimate.
Unlimited?
Unlimited. There we go.
That's pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't as. It was. The storyline wasn't as deep because they were pulling a bunch of different characters in, but they were great one-off episodes. A lot of them.
Yeah.
There was a storyline.
Oh, we had someone earlier. Ooh. Oh, it was Brandon. Brandon was here for a second.
Oh, it says he's here right now, but he's not here anymore.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I was looking, and then he popped off, and I was like, oh no, he's gone again.
Oh, he says he's back again.
Is he back again? Okay, let's bring him in. I guess he's VTubing mode.
Strong beeps.
What's up?
Snacks, my guy, how are you doing?
I'm good. Where's your gunpla at, huh?
Yeah.
I don't have any gunpla yet. All I have is just my floating body of, me.
You know what?
What?
If I had known that you didn't have any gunpla that time you drove through Texas, I could have thrown some at you.
Oh. Yeah, I could take some off your hands.
He does have a lot to throw at people.
True.
He threw some at me last time I was in Texas.
It's true.
It's true.
Gunpla is fun. I want to get one, but I think I also want to get either the Going Merry or the Thousand Sunny.
Yeah, I've seen some of those in the store too.
Yeah, I've also been playing around with a few other things, and I think I figured out how I can shunt my Winamp through into StreamYard. and get some Castlevania goodness going, because Castlevania music is like the best video game music of all time. Period. End of story.
Fair enough.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I do enjoy Castlevania music as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I went through my. I'm showing my age
There's
here.
a lot of really good video game music, and yeah, Castlevania is one of them. Yeah.
MIDI files,
Oh,
80s,
yeah.
90s.
I went through my my audio collection, which
What
I've been building
was that
since.
game that we all played, like split screen, like it was like Call of Duty before Call of Duty. Oh shoot, it's
Oh, you're thinking of 007 if you're thinking
Yeah,
N64.
GoldenEye?
yeah,
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 GoldenEye.
yeah. That soundtrack, holy smokes, that slapped hard.
That was good.
Yes,
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it does. But yeah, I said I think I figured out how to get my my soundboard to play through StreamYard. So, would you like some Castlevania 3?
Oh, we all do.
Let's see if it plays it. So the only thing that I'm not sure of if it's going to echo or not. If it echoes, I need to be told so I can stop it and make one change.
I got you.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Castlevania 3. So good.
Yeah.
Any echo, or did it sound fine?
It sounded
Yeah,
good.
it sounded okay. Yeah.
Good.
I feel like the internet couldn't handle that bass though.
Yeah, well, this is an old file. As I said, I started looking through all of my data files. This is stuff that I downloaded over 20 years ago.
You know, I wonder if DJ Ronnie G were around, if he could, know how to upscale it. I thought that might summon him.
One does not simply summon DJ Ronnie G.
Oh.
Yeah, no kidding.
He comes when least requested. At least that's what all the ladies say.
And always too soon.
I don't know. I've seen him be pretty late sometimes.
Damn, DJ Ronnie G catching strays. He's not even here.
But yeah, as I said, I went looking through my collection, and this is one set that I downloaded a long time ago, but it was a reimagining at that time of Castlevania 3. So it's not the actual NES version that we were listening to. It's if I had to guess, it's a higher end NES MIDI board, or a higher end or a lower end Super Nintendo MIDI board.
See.
But yeah, it's fun to listen to every now and then, and I do enjoy it. And where I've got it saved now, where the bell starts ringing, and right where Trevor is about ready to go start his adventure into Castlevania before he gets joined by one Alucard.
Alucard. Your name is just Dracula, but backwards.
Yes, indeed. Nah. So, but yeah, it's been fun tinkering with this. Plus, I've got, oh man, what else do I have in here? I've lost track of all I have. Let's see here.
Another day. Oh, it's another day.
Good crap, where'd it go? There it is. I've got, all right, did either of you two happen to play Lunar, the Silver Star Story, or the second one when it came out back in the 90s?
Yeah, that's fun. That's a good RPG. Very good.
I know of it, but I don't. What system was it on?
It originally was Sega CD, but it got a re-release, a complete release on the PlayStation, or if we were in the land of the rising sun, we would have played it on the Saturn.
I think.
Yeah, I was a Nintendo kid until Xbox came out, so I had friends that had PlayStations, and I had friends that bring over their PlayStation. We played stuff, but
it was great.
Yeah.
It was a good version of like the GARPG, well dubbed into the English. Good anime freaking cutscenes. Like, it was straight up like very good storyline too.
Well, Design Works out of Seattle is the one that brought it over, and those guys were legendary for doing that.
Oh yeah, they did good work on that one for sure.
Yeah, well, they've got the remaster that's finally got an announcement for a release date, and it's in April, and they're doing physical copies for the 5, the 4, the Series, the 1, the Switch, and of course by digital on Steam. But I'm going to have to get a physical release, which is only going to be available through Amazon for my PlayStation 4, and I'll probably end up getting one for the Switch. As much as I hate Sony and Nintendo, I'm going to do it.
I see.
But yeah, I owned the first game on the PlayStation, and it was a massive collector's pack. It was $70 back then, but it had the game, it had the whole music CD, so the whole soundtrack, and it had basically a mini game guide like the bigger ones, but only up to a certain point. Then it included a bunch of bromide stickers, and of course there were some that were, let's say, pushing the PG-13 limit. Pretty good there. And it also included a cloth that had a map on it. I wish I would have kept that. That was such a great collection. But I actually have, I've got the soundtrack. If you want to take a quick listen to the opening song.
Yeah, spit it out. I did enjoy the game.
Here we go.
I actually did like that game very much.
All right, let me turn that back on. I'll turn it to where it doesn't blast
the second
everybody
one,
out.
right? Or is it the first one that I played? I'm forgetting which one.
The first one is one I'm familiar with. I didn't get a chance to play the second one, but this
It's
collection,
the first one. It is the first one. The first one was really good.
Yeah, Silver Star Story. The second one was also really good, but
Yeah,
there's
Hey,
just
Hey,
something
slow
about
down,
the first.
Cooking. What's going on? What's
Hey.
going on, bro?
What up? Slow down, Cooking. All right, here we go.
Hopefully you're not feeling sick anymore.
Being
No.
sick sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that was a lot of us last week, right?
Oh yeah.
So here's some Lunar for you. Enjoy.
In your dreams, magical thoughts, all things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope. Each of our souls intertwine when we do. Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hold. Let rise the dreams of your heart, that innocent youth, careless and kind, free to roam the breeze.
There we go.
of love.
We'll waste
Nice.
unit for the legs.
To brilliantly shine.
Where's the rest of his body? I'm about to make it.
Indeed. Where's the rest of his body?
Well, I'm making his arms first. His body unit is 3 steps away. So arms.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Such a good song. The whole soundtrack is phenomenal.
Some
So-
soundtrack is really good.
So yeah, I can't wait to get a hold of and I'm of course going to get it on the PC because I am going to stream that one because it is an anime based game. You know, it's from Japan, and let me actually snag a photo for you so that way those that don't know, they have some context of what it is.
Okay, let me
Silver Star Story. Here we go.
Silver Star Story, that's right.
Here it is. This is the version that I had. But this is not the original version. Here we go.
All right, let's bring this up.
So that's the PlayStation version.
Yep.
If you can get a hold of that for a reasonable price, do it. And if you can get it with the box, that's about the way the box was on mine. Just the corners were, cardboard box they tend to wear. But if you can get,
Yeah, they did. You have it like 2 months, and then yeah.
yeah. So that's the first one. Where's the second one? They probably don't have it. So Lunar 2. So this one is the second one that came out. And they did the same thing with it. It's in the ridiculous box. That's actually in extremely good shape. Holy cow. Let me switch screens because it opened up a new one here. Or let me just pull up the window. There we go.
That's what
All
the
right.
Google does.
That's what the Google does when the Google's around.
Yeah. It likes to scroogle everybody.
Okay,
You're
that
searching the
sounds
internet. Guess what? We're gonna Google around you.
I don't AI music that much, but I think I'm gonna have to. All right. Keep
Googling around.
talking. Yeah.
There we go. So this is the second one, and that's the PlayStation version of it.
Did
That's
I play
an
the second one? I don't know.
That's in
I think I played the
incredible
first one, though.
shape. But this is the same thing again. It's got the games, the book, or this one has 2 books. Very high quality. They were asking 70, if I remember correctly, like $70 for this back in 97, 98.
Okay.
So that's closer to like 100 and probably about 180 now. But the first game included all this other stuff too.
Wow.
But as you can see, yeah, they want $575 for this.
Yeah. Yes. It's out of print, and does it have a little bit of It's like when things are out of print, they just jack up the prices like over 300-fold. And is it desirable? If it's desirable, they'll hike it up like another 200%. You know what I mean? So
Well, this one they could probably get away with it because it's fully complete. Whereas like this one here, they said it was missing the pendant. So they lowered it to 150, but that's the discs are in pretty shitty shape. That sucks. But that's one version. So let me show you the original version. So Lunar Sega CD. So this is the original version that came out for the Sega CD, and it was damn good. But moving to the PlayStation, it made it a lot better.
yeah.
There's the the Mega CD, the Japanese version of it.
Okay. Yeah, it was the original one I played. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they do have the second one here too, so Lunar 2. So yeah, that's the second one.
Oh, it is the second one.
But yeah, trying to buy either of these, you're in for it. But if you really want to go obscure,
You're in for it now, kid.
get the Saturn version, which never came here. They never released the Saturn version here, but you can get the Saturn version.
I did like the Sega Saturn. I think my brother might have one. Not the one in the chat, but the other one.
Yeah, I loved the Saturn. I wish I would have kept that too, but they, since these have passed on, there have been English ROM hacks and translation packs that you can get for these.
Yeah, of course.
But my understanding is out of the three versions from the 90s, the Saturn version is the best one, and they also had the highest res video because it would use the add-on video decoder that you could get for the Saturn. So, speaking of which,
Actually, yeah. It was a CD video player,
yeah,
aka the prerequisite to DVD.
so yeah, here it is right here: Lunar Silver Star Story English beta, Saturn versus PlayStation. Of course, it won't bring up the actual thing; it's just wanting to show me the image, but
Yeah, that's fine. We get the gist of it.
it's quite amazing what's been able to be done since. But yeah, if you can get the Saturn version, that would be one to get. But here's the latest YouTube one on the releasing of this. So I've already wish listed it on Steam. And yeah, I'm gonna get that sucker on I'm probably gonna do both PlayStation 4 and Switch. I think I'll splurge.
Nice. All right, Brandon, the anime guy. It is a new season of anime. We are
Lord.
we're in, was it like
Second to third week.
second week, early third week for some animes. Which ones are you looking currently divulging into?
Well,
There's like two that I am for sure.
well, let me. I did something a little different this year. I meant to do it last year and the year before. I just didn't do it. All the ones that I did select to at least start, I did create a video for them with me going through the Annie list, doing a read off of it, and then watching the preview and then just making my commentary of it. And those have been abnormally successful. I'm rather pleased with how they've all turned out. So
Okay.
let's see. How many of them did I start with?
Oh gosh, what? At least 10 to 15.
Let me share my screen. I'll share the Annie list with you.
All right, let's go into your Annie list. Oh no, there you go.
Okay. I started off with 24 on this list. Although, to be fair, there are some on here that I can't watch yet that are on the list because I haven't seen the prior seasons, like Dr. Stone or Solo Leveling.
Oh, that's what I've continued. Yeah,
that one's good.
I was so loving it.
So those two, since I haven't gone through Dr. Stone or picked back up yet the first season of Solo Leveling, they're off of there. So I've done 23 videos. Because I think there was one other that I dropped, but here's what I've actually at least seen one episode of. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. I adored that. That was funny as hell.
I watched the first episode, and that was good.
Yes.
What's that one on? Is that High Dive?
Crunch.
Nope.
Crunch? Oh, shit.
Almost every single one of these are Crunchyroll, except for the Bureaucrat. That's High Dive. Benheiko is High Dive.
Did you do the ninja girl who's a otaku?
No, I did not. Okay. I don't know why I didn't do that one, but I didn't do that one.
That one's
also there's a really it's probably a little too itchy for you, but it's the one with the cat. That's technically
yes.
He knows the
cat. Is that it right there?
This one.
Yep.
And yes, I'm bad, Brandon. Bad, but I'm watching it. It's so bad. It's so terrible.
Yeah, it goes a little too booby for no apparent fucking reason, but it's if I want to watch something like garbage, some just big garbage, that's a good one for that kind of.
Yes, it is.
Not everything on High Dive is garbage, but there's always, it seems like the last few years, there's always that one almost every season it's on.
Oh, it happened last year with Gushing Over Magical Girls and Chained Soldier
and
Plus Size Elf. Yep.
Yeah. So like I said, not every season, but there's always a few a year that just
Well,
if it's going to be nasty or lewd, it's most likely going to High Dive. But yes, I do have it. Well, Lord help me, I'm watching it.
Crunchy that I know have been more censored versions.
Yeah, Crunchy's been kind of going the same way as Funimation used to. Is they're becoming the more pruder, the more pure,
puritanical.
Yeah, puritanical. Yeah. There's boba. Okay, let's censor the crap out of it. Yeah. Well, we bought it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not gonna publish it, so.
Well, Sakamoto Days.
Interspecies reviewers. That's what it was.
Yes, that's one that they neutered.
They just like, oh, okay, we have it, but we don't want to show us any. We don't want to be associated with it.
Yeah, and then.
Well, they jumped a gun. They didn't know what they were buying, but they were buying everything.
Mm-hmm.
Their version of Redo It Healy was pretty much blacked out screen for most of the show.
But yeah,
I mean, Read to the Hero, it's got some storyline in it.
Yeah,
it's rough. You got to watch the.
it is.
Oh, what version of it is it? That's out there.
It has storyline of it, but yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I was
revenge fuel, and yeah, when I say fuel,
it was one of the ones where I was like warning my buddy Lethal Lightning about it. It was just like, and there was another Australian on the Discord channel where we're on at one point in time. He's like, yeah, that one's gonna be making all the crazies go crazy.
So that one blew up. Okay, because I really didn't pay attention to Rakata or Star Wars Girl or Yellow Flash much, but I remember when that came out, and they were all just guffawing and talking about it and watching it and talking about it every week, like on Flashcast and stuff. And I was like,
wow.
But no, I remember them all just kind of in like just in awe that this is anime, not in anime.
I mean, exactly, and you could tell they were kind of. I don't want to say they're anime tourists, but they're very much anime tourists.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of them go to the anime Matsuri, and like some of them like
that doesn't mean anything.
Well, doesn't Legal Mindset actually watches anime and stuff, right?
Yeah.
No, Legal Mindset. I actually think he's a general like enjoyer of like.
It was
even if it wasn't popular, he'd still be watching it. That's
because like. Yeah. I want to say a couple of years ago, there was that kind of intersection of all of that and a whole bunch of people with the Vic Mignon and everything. And I didn't go that year, but they were all at Anime Matsuri. They had the panels, Yellow Flash, Drunk Video. There was just that convergence that has, thus since gone their ways. And then all the drama that's happened since then because of all the other things that have gone on that's just silly, but we're not going to go into it. But it was just one of those weird
time.
And it was like because I hadn't been watching. I've been watching anime here and there on Netflix, and I hadn't got the crunch. I think I don't know if I'd high dive back then, but it was just like I was watching kind of the mainstream animes with some friends and stuff, and all of a sudden, like, what the crap is going on?
Oh yes, but yeah. Let's see. Guild Receptionist, fantastic. Sakamoto Days, Netflix. I don't know why people were freaking out about it being before it even launched, but I've already seen the second episode. It actually dropped before Netflix has dropped it, but I've seen it and it's good. Apothecary Diaries, yeah. Zenshu is way better than I thought it was going to be. Ameku MD Doctor Detective, it's basically Female House, and she's not insufferable. She's a pain in the ass, but not insufferable.
Oh, is that the one they're advertising like that House got isekai as a girl?
Pretty much. Okay. Except she's not an asshole. So.
Okay, because I've seen that like that meme, that picture. I was like, that's not a direct translation of what the show is, right?
No. Well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not an isekai. It's just it's a seinen show, so they're all adults finally, but it's
finally.
Yeah, finally is right. Well, let's see.
They're not teenagers, aka 14-year-olds. God.
In high school, the fall.
Well, let's see. Most of these people are probably in that 16, 17, 18. Well, she's in her 20s because all that our lovely receptionist here wants to do, she just wants to clock out on time. Is that too much to ask? Is that so much for you adventurers to do? Is to defeat the damn dragon on time for once?
9 to 5, great benefits, and I just want to go home.
Yes, exactly. And it's so funny. They actually on the Crunchyroll translation that I watched, she actually swears quite a bit. I'm shocked at how much they do because they don't normally allow that much, but this one has it and it fits. It fits her personality and it's funny as hell. I laughed so hard at this one. So, but Sakamoto, he's an adult. They're all adults. Everyone here, except for maybe her, is an actual 18 plus adult. Of course, Apothecary Diaries, she's 17 plus, so we're good there. Zenshu, she's a professional mangaka.
Okay.
So she's in her 20s. This one was weird, but it was way better than I thought it was going to be.
What platform is that on?
Crunchy.
Okay.
So Crunchy. Bogus Skill Fruit Master. This is better than I thought it was going to be. This is on Crunchy.
I think I watched the first 2 episodes. Real
Yeah.
quick, I want to comment. K. Roberts said they're not tourists; they're anime refugees because Western properties are all getting news. No, and that's fair because
Yeah.
I also,
I guess I could say that. You could say that.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, at the time when I was, young and budding on YouTube, um, I remember all the channels, and that was big 3.5 years ago. Is they were all talking about how many people were walking into Barnes and Noble saying, "Look, there's like 2 sections of Western comics, and then like 3 rows."
12, 13, 14 sections. Yeah.
Yeah, like you have rows and rows of anime and how it's dominating, and when the numbers of Western comics all together versus like one issue of Demon Slayer. See, we're winning. Okay, right. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was when they were all getting into it because
you winning, son?
it was shoved in their face, and they went, yeah, I
Exactly.
yeah.
But Headhunter to Another World. This one,
Yes.
this is also very good. It's because it's a guy that's closer to my age, closer to our age, 38 to 40. He's done his thing. He's the salaryman who's very underappreciated. Yet he gets summoned by the Demon Lord to be one of his big 4 generals without
Demon
any
Lord
powers.
One hell of a boss.
And
Yeah.
I was talking with Iron.
And I want to say, like, either episode 8 or 9, you're gonna see, maybe episode 10, you're gonna see how powerful the Demon Lord is.
Excellent.
He
I
is-
can't wait to see it.
He is ferocious, and I'm only saying it because I am a manga reader. So
You read it.
I was talking with Ironcasper about that, and he's like, "It's interesting, but it needs to do more." I was like, "It's a setup, and I think it will
Yep.
do more." There's
It'll do more.
every scene in that. I will say this though, and I said this last night, is that every movement and scene in the pacing was good, but every element was intentional. There wasn't just this dumb downtime. Like everything was well placed to spurn the
It's thought out.
the story is moving forward, and each movement is laying a framework for what's coming next, and I appreciate
it's pacing very well with the manga. Actually,
Yes.
it's
Well,
not.
that's good too.
It will never be 1-to-1, but it's really close to it.
Okay.
Yeah. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Plus, I love the fact they have the old guy doing the Demon Lord's voice. There's several old guys that are doing old man voices, and they're fantastic. Speaking of, yes, this is the old guy. He does so much. He's awesome. And yes, this is the naughty one for the
Brandon is
season.
a fan of the old guy.
Yeah. Dr. Stone, Science Future. Yeah, if you're Dr. Stone, there you go.
Never watched any Dr. Stone.
This one,
I tried it. It wasn't my cup of tea.
this one
they're
is
cool,
more
but-
violent than I thought it was going to be.
Which one
Yeah.
was that one?
Appraiser.
The Worthless Appraiser class. It's
Oh, okay.
he suffered so much in so little time, and now in the second episode, we're going to see him
Shit.
get his. Oh, what?
What do you think?
He launched something off again.
Oh, shit!
Yep. Always happens. Unfortunately.
God damn it.
What
Oh, no.
what piece was it?
It was a little. It was. So let's
All right.
make me big. So this little piece right here. Like it turned.
Son of a bitch,
Yeah.
man!
I'm
I
gonna
don't
find a
think I have the
corner
patience.
and I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
I don't
Well-
think I have the patience to do a gunpla build.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, this one, I think I'm on the fence about this one. We'll see how the second one plays out. Pharmagia, how is it? How did Shum put it? It's fairy tale farmers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's the same guy who did Fairy Tale.
Yeah. So
I'll look into it, but yeah, Lucy's in everything.
yeah, it's all right. I got it. Now this one is a late pickup because of what I dropped. I laughed so damn hard on it because I can totally see myself with this 52-year-old civil servant, another old guy who gets voiced by another old guy, and in the world he actually, it goes back and forth between his inner voice, which is the old guy, and of course the Sundre Villainous.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is hilarious because when he dies, Truckkin remains undefeated. And he's like, wait a minute, I recognize this. This is the world of an Otomo game that my daughter was playing, that I saw her play and have a kind of sort of knowledge about, but not enough. So he utilizes his age and wisdom and just basic social skills to try to get through this.
That sounds like a fun isekai. Like,
oh, it's hilarious. It's funny.
So, like, there's always been that guy getting isekai as a girl, like Tanya the Evil, and
yeah.
The first, didn't we say the first series of Tanya the Evil was like in 10 or 12 or something, or 13?
It was in 17.
Oh,
yeah, 2017. Yeah, it feels like it was long ago, but we just had so much good anime since then. It felt like a decade.
Yeah, it does it. But the guy that they have for the old guy, he is legend. This guy is 70, but he's been active since 73, and he has done all sorts of things from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Cyborg 009. He was in Naruto. Just looking at his past lines of work, it's like, holy crap. He plays Gildart Clive in Fairy Tale.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom. I know it's going to look like, make you want to throw up, but this is important because his first jobs are foundational setting in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I like how it just keeps repopulating from the start because it's being
Of
weird.
course.
Also, we got Carlos Fish in the house. We have
Carlos
Fish.
Lisa Secret.
Fish is here.
We're watching anime right now, or we're talking about anime because I lost integral pieces to the Gunpla build.
And
here
this
we
is
go.
the point intermission when Snacks goes looking for the piece.
When I lose my freaking mind.
What?
So here we
Akira?
go. This is what the guy started off with in Star Blazers. He was in Main Candy. Robot Gunslinger.
Okay.
He was also in, let's see, he was in Captain Harlock.
Okay.
I like Captain Harlock. Oh my goodness, that's in the 70s.
Yeah,
Yep.
the OG stuff.
He was in Space Runaway Idion.
Oh, snap. That's
Okay, like since
been voicing forever.
Yeah, this guy, he was Akira Kogane in Go Lion, so the red Sentai. He played Tsubami Ozuno in the original Urusei Yatsura.
It's been around a minute.
This guy has been around forever.
Yeah.
He was in Zeta.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh, what else? So many. So many. Shinichi Yotsui, City Hunter.
Okay.
He was the City Hunter's partner before he got zapped. Let's see what else. Junk Boy, Legend of Karutos, Legend of Galactic Heroes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What else? He's done just so much.
5-star stories.
Yep. Gall Force. Wrath of the Ninja. More Ranma. Let's see what else. So it's amazing. It's astounding. Yet he's continued to find work every single year. But now that he's the old guy, he gets to do the badass old Japanese guy voice, and it's just
Only 98. Wow.
yeah, 2000. So Gravitation Inuyasha. He was Rikoyo Tetsuya or Tetsuyi. He was in the original Fruit Baskets.
Okay.
Banner of the Stars 2. Ah, you must have found it. Here we go.
No, I didn't. I just gave up.
Kakashi Hatake.
Okay. Classic.
Yep. Parasite Dolls, Chrono Crusade, Gundam Seed.
Oh, is that
Everyone-
guy? That's the
everyone's
blue.
doing Gundam
That's
Seed.
Blue Astray, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Blue Astray driver.
That's why I was like, everyone's been in Gundam Seed.
Yeah,
Do they voice act? Yes, they've been in Gundam Seed.
but
Yeah,
that was
he's
a
been-
Blue Astray spinoff. I mean, that guy was pretty cool.
He's been active for forever, and he's just so damn good. And he's got the voice works for. Well, the guy for 52 looks way older than what he is. But this one made me laugh so hard, I enjoyed the crap out of it. It's really good. I was going to watch Honey Lemon Soda, but it's a straight romance, and I was like, I decided to drop it. But I did do a preview of it. Left my A rank party to help my former students. This one was good, and it's getting 24 episodes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's a full
But
season. Nice.
yeah, that's a full season. But I
rare.
enjoyed the first episode of that. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. I watched the first 2 episodes, but I've also dropped it because it breaks a lot of the things that I find very tiresome. If you like the straight romance with a crap ton of chibi looking things, you'll be fine. I'm done with that. I'm done with that, so I dropped it.
Oh, you don't like the chibi like splash comedy that hits every once in a while.
They're doing it about half the time, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
So this one annoyed me. I did not find either of the main characters endearing. So
I probably wouldn't have picked that one up anyway, but
well, Emily said that she liked it, but
yeah, no, that's kind of what rang a bell, and that's fair. And she does seem to have good taste, but she also leans in some of that stuff, which, like you said, if it's going to be one of that genre that I'm not interested, I'll take somebody who typically likes well-made versions of things for advice. So that's fair.
Yeah, it probably would be fine for some people, but for me, no. It grated on me. Yeah. I didn't think I'd like this one because I typically don't like this style of reincarnation show, but I actually did enjoy it, so I'm going to continue it.
Which one?
I'm the noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic. This actually is working better than I thought it was. Okay. So I'm good with it. This one, Medaka Kirioa is impervious to my charms. I like it, but it's once again suffering the same problem. It's the high school thing, and I think it could work, but this one for me is, did I drop it or is it teetering? It's teetering. I'll see how the second episode goes. Let's see. Possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. This one's good. This one is really good. I have enjoyed this one quite a bit. It's another person that gets isekai'd, but it's very, very logical with how he goes about doing things. He doesn't want to be the adventurer. He doesn't want to be this hack and slasher. He just wants to be able to live his life, nice calm place, and he finally does get the skills of apothecary and alchemist and forge worker, basically. I like it. I think it'll be fine. This one, on the other hand, is a great, big, heaping, steaming pile of shit.
What's that one? Promise of Wizard?
Yep.
That's a shitty name, and it looks very computer animated as well.
Mm-hmm. And it's super gay.
Oh.
We're not talking Bravern levels of gay. We're talking wine mom levels of this is Rule 5 breaking, basically.
Okay, yeah.
So
no, I'll have you know, Bravern is not gay. Bravern is a blessing.
Oh yeah, Bravern is a blessing, but it's a very gay blessing. It's as gay as you can get without it being. It's not gay. It's gay.
Okay,
and it's great. Bravern's awesome.
You're not. It's not gay if you're not a man. You're a machine now.
Well, anytime someone
In
starts
my
talking,
belly.
yes, Mike Roch levels of
There's
games.
a naked man in my belly. Yes, he's crying. He's had a lot. He's dealt with a lot. Leave him alone.
No.
Exactly.
No, you can't. Nope. You can't. No. Oh, yeah.
So solo leveling, I'll get caught up with it eventually. This is another one that I'm not sure. It's got a lot of things going for it, like how Campfire did, but I've noticed there's a lot more older guys in this season than there have been in a very long time. Because he's another guy, but it's just quick snippets of showing how he gets into this world. He has the ability to use the online shopping thing, but just like in real life,
about this one for like a year, right?
yeah. But just like in real life, you got to pay sales tax, even for online shopping.
How do you know the sales tax is in another world?
It tells him. It says in the subtitling what the price was plus sales tax. We'll see how the next one goes. I think that one's a teeter. I haven't watched this one yet, but I know I'm going to enjoy it because it's got a Red Ranger. It's got the mecha. It's in a fantasy world.
Okay. We did talk about that last night, and I know you were watching it about the same time we were talking about it, but that was hilarious. Okay, the fact that he was able to bring the Zords into the new world, and what happened when he sent them, we don't have enough friendship.
This actually got picked up by Crunchyroll. I didn't
really.
Originally it wasn't looking like it, but they did get it.
I did see that it was on Crunchyroll because that's where I watched it.
And then this is the cute type of cutesy show that I can do. Welcome to Japan myself. I enjoyed it. So it's got a bit of an interesting twist on how the kid gets isekai in the world and how he ends up getting back and who comes back with him inadvertently, but he's glad it happened. So who wouldn't want to have a cutesy opide elf? Yeah.
Aren't they now advertising about the Tsundere dark elf who followed me back from another world? That looks like it's going to be a whole lot more like elf can't lose weight style.
Probably. I think I remember seeing something about that, but that's not out yet. Or if it is, I didn't pick it up.
Well, no, it's just the only thing it's like right as this season starts, we get a couple episodes in, and then they start advertising for like the next season of. It's kind of like what we've been talking about here and there in some of the chats and some of the things. It's like, okay, you have one or two. Okay. Redo of Healer might not have been the very first, but like you have like these revenge, or you have this certain kind of isekai, or like, the sword, or this, and now you have this varying degree of tone, temperature, lewdness, and then like you get the one or two that are just thoughtful, well done, and then the breakout one, and for the next year and a half, few seasons, you'll see iterations of it until it kind of evolves and morphs into a new subgenre of that it breaks out, and it's just enough different, and then everybody wants to be like it. It's just, I'm not mad about the process, because the fact that when everybody's creating something, they're going with kind of what's popular, but they're adding their own twist.
Yep.
And sometimes it fails, but sometimes we get gold. But it's just when you're watching the show this week and they're advertising for something that looks almost really similar, but you're like, wait, when does that start? Because I know this just started, and like I got to keep track of it all. Like, when's
what's up, Snowed Up?
Weren't we seeing previews for about the chick that was making the guy put her socks on? But that's not out yet till the spring.
Not till the spring, and that one's gonna be a fun one to make about a 5-minute preview clip for, because it's gonna get wild and raunchy as hell.
Yeah, like I said, is that a high dive?
I think it will be. We'll have to see. I'm not sure, but the last one I have on this list, this one is actually on Amazon Prime. This is an older one. But this one's violent, or at least for a modern anime, it's bloody.
Was it who was talking about it the other day? I think he was the guy who was on last night with Ironcaster, but I can't remember which guy it was.
Oh, you're probably thinking of Dash.
Yeah, it was Dash. Because I did watch it on Amazon that day when I was trying to figure out what it was. It was pretty good. Like I said.
Yeah,
Just a
this
little
one
more-
I think is going to be pretty good, and the manga itself, it's finished. It's 23 volumes, and it started back in 04, so it's it's from a different era.
24. 24 volumes in almost 20 years. Yeah, that's oof.
Yeah, not a very fast pace.
No, that's quite slow, but that's okay. We've seen slower.
Yeah, so this one I think could be the this is definitely the violent one.
Mm-hmm.
But compared to, some of these have a pretty, they're pretty decent in the violence, not over the top, your TV 14 level stuff. Yeah, this is rated TVMA. They're not fucking around with that one.
Yeah, I didn't realize that going into it. I think I was right when I was starting to get sick, so everything was a little weird that day anyway.
I have to go back and rewatch it, but out of what I've got here, besides Shangri-La Frontier, because that's obviously continuing.
Yeah.
Guildmaster, yes. Sakamoto Days, Apothecary Zenshu. All the other ones so far have been really good, and I've enjoyed them. I'm not sure what's going to get dropped next. It just depends.
I'm the fruit nut guy skill.
Oh yeah, the bogus skill, Fruit Master.
But yeah, that one turned out better than I anticipated to be. Like that one, I'll watch another episode because it was actually kind of fun. I think I watched two of them.
Yeah, lighthearted, and it seems like a simple adventure.
It's lighthearted, but like the main character is just he has that pure good soul, and he's just not a doofus. He just goes by his moral standards. Like, no, this is what we're gonna do. He's like a simpleton who's gonna just be the Boy Scout, be a straight arrow at this point, and the people around him appreciate him and take him at face value. So he's not a joke. It's fun. It definitely hits a mark.
It's a good one. This is one that you could watch with a youngling without having too much, not having them see something that they shouldn't see. This one I think will be fine. I don't anticipate dropping it. Out of what I have here, if I was going to probably drop something, I probably would drop the Daily Life, but I want to see at least another episode before I make the decision on the online shopper one. Other than that, maybe the Appraiser one, depending upon how the next episode goes. So there's 2. Other than that, I really like everything else I've seen this season.
Mm-hmm.
Even Emeku MD. I need to see I've seen the first 2 episodes. I need to see the third one. But yeah, they've all been really good so far.
It's a solid season.
It is very solid.
Last winter was pretty solid too.
Yes, it was. In fact, let's take a quick peek at what it was here real quick. So 2024 winter. Yeah, solo leveling, delicious, Mashal, wrong way to use healing magic, Tsukimichi, Chain
Another
Soldier.
one of my favorite mangas.
I still need to finish that one. I keep forgetting about
It's
it.
not bad. It stops a little shorter than I wanted it to, but
Yeah, last winter was pretty good too. I ended up dropping a ton of them that season.
yeah.
And of course, I can't wait for "'Tis Time for Torture Princess" season 2, because that's just going to be hilarious. Although I wish they would give us the second season of Fluffy Paradise. That was just so damn sugary sweet. That's a 10 out of 10 on the cavity rating. That'll give you the diabetes and the Wilford Brimley treatment real quick. But it was so cute. So yeah, that's where everything's at, and good luck to you on finishing up your Gunpla there. Hopefully, maybe eventually you find that part, or
I've given up, but it's okay. I'm going to build around it, and I'll make it work.
That's right.
Somehow.
I meant to ask you this before. When you're nipping off the runner, do you do the double cut?
I try.
I know sometimes I've done that too, where like there's like that one.
Unfortunately,
connection that's
it was one of the ones where you had to like manipulate it and turn it.
Yeah.
And it turned a little. I was like, I kind of turned it a little bit, and I was like trying to snug it, and I just let go of it, and it went ting. I was like, oh, spring loaded, damn it!
Uh,
I just
okay. Polycap?
kind of. It's I guess so.
Is this
It's one of
what-
these. It's the ones that have like. It's a perfect grade, so it's like this panel
Oh.
right here. So
Oh,
it's softer plastic,
got it.
but it's it's very springy.
It's an RG or a perfect grade?
It's perfect. It's RG real grade.
Okay. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay. I still haven't put any of my real grades together, but one day I will.
Yeah, no, I don't even think you built a gun club before, Punk Waddle.
I'll show some off again one day.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about it, but because I think I have 3 of them total. But did you see the special Jagan whatever with the round head from not Unicorn, from Narrative that DJ Ronnie took home with him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because I somehow ended up with 3 of those. I was like, I can get rid of one of them. One of them I've already built.
Okay.
But I really do like the Jagans a lot.
Jagans are pretty good.
For a grunt.
Yeah,
and
Jagans and High Gox are pretty good.
Yeah. Like I'm thinking, I think. Well, maybe the Unicorn Narrative. Like you got the Jagan and the Jester, right? Those are kind of the grunts of that era. I mean, you still have GMs, but.
Oh, yeah. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to take off. You have yourselves a wonderful night. It was good to see you. Good luck finishing your gunpla. And
that's okay. I'm probably going to wrap it up pretty soon anyways.
Let's see. You know, that's all right. So, Brandon, if you had a model, it would probably be a start off with a one-piece model and then work from there.
Yeah, maybe.
There's entry grades. They're pretty simple to build.
Yeah, they're not too deep. Some are a little bit bigger than others, but I would compare that to kind of like an SD kit.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Of actually complexity.
They're pretty simple. Yeah, they're good like between SD and high grade.
Yeah,
which high grades are pretty simple themselves, but
yeah.
I mean,
now starter grades are looking really good and really simple.
Starter grade. Okay.
That reminds me, let's see, Mayumi Tanaka turned 70. The Japanese voice actress that voices Luffy.
Nice.
I saw a video of her today in like a balloon outfit as if she was in Gear 4. It was quite cool. All right, guys. Yes.
I'll say one last thing before we leave, because everybody loves to hear about Fortnite, but our good friend, the Vocaloid Hatsune Miku.
Yes, I know Miku. I don't know if Brandon knows Miku.
Because she actually has, Kotobukiya has made a couple model kits of her, and she's got figures. She's a Vocaloid. Like there's a lady that does the voice that kind of got turned into the module that I think people can have license and use the Vocaloid, but she became the face of the whole Vocaloid from Japan thing, and there's digital concerts. Anyway,
she's like the OG, like freaking she's the OG.
She's the flagship. I don't know if she was the very first, but she's the one who got the most famous quick, and she's the poster child for sure.
Yeah. All the VTubers and all that stuff, man, that all stemmed off of Miku.
Yeah,
I'm saying that, and I'm meaning that. Yep.
No, that regard, I hear what you're saying. I should have let you finish, but because Gator interrupts you all the time, I had to interrupt you.
It's all good, man.
But no, it's a valid point. But yeah, so her likeness has made it to Fortnite today for their new festival pass, and in the item shop, and there's a lot of Western people who play Fortnite who, like, some of them know who she is, and half of them think that she's just this AI thing. And it's like, what? Because Fortnite has been doing so many icon series. No, but like so many icon series and so much like celebrity stuff, and like who's this celebrity? Why is this an icon? What is this?
Oh, they're like, who's this VTuber? Okay, yeah.
But they're also doing their theme this month. This season is kind of Japanese stuff anyway, so it fits the bill. Just the irony of the Fortnite player, which is a free to play game that's not quite the gotcha. It's not the Hoyoverse. It's not some of that stuff, because all the Hoyoverse and all the anime stuff, people would know exactly who she was right away. But the Fortnite people was like, I just want to play shoot 'em ups, and they're like, who's this person? What's this thing? How is this a celebrity? It's the marketing and how it's working out is kind of entertaining to watch. Is what I'm getting at. Anyway,
I mean, how much did freaking Fortnite like spit out? In like they've done almost everything already, almost.
well, yeah, because Disney bought so much, so they were spitting out Disney and Marvel stuff, and after doing a whole nother Marvel season, they're finally putting some DC back into the shop. Like they had a Batman, like a feudal Japanese, like Ninja Batman and Ninja Harley Quinn or whatever.
I remember a couple years back, like I was watching this guy, he was playing it, right, and I was just like, oh, look, you have the bunny suit from it's a Christmas Story, and so like, no, it's the Easter bunny thing. We're like, Easter. I'm like, it's almost Christmas. It's the. I'm just like, people just they have those things and they don't know where it's coming from, but they just have it just cause
Yeah, I mean, honestly, half the time if it's a well-made custom skin and people like it, they'll buy it. They don't care where it came from.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to take off. It was good to see you. Have a great night.
Get out of here, Brandon.
Yep, I'm out of here. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I probably would have talked to you about last week, but we're both sick, is the I'm seeing a lot more in talking to some of the people in the anime group, and like some of the anime based like gacha games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Genshin's been around since the lockdown, and the Hoyoverse has released a new game every year and a half to 2 years, right?
Yeah, around about, yeah.
Because they're on Zenless right now, Zenless Zone Zero, and then Wuthering Waves came out last year, and now it just got ported over to the PlayStation. You have Marvel Rivals that just came out in December. There's a lot of these shooter heroes, looter shooter, open world, gotcha, free to play games and there's a few like Project Mugen, which got changed its name to Ananta, and a few other things that I'd heard about here and there, but it's like all this stuff is going to be coming out in the next 6-8 months, and there's a lot of, well, and I kind of touched on it not very well in my video, but like there's a lot of this stuff that I think because of same way with the comic books and such, with Western properties just kind of fizzled out and we got crap for so long.
Yeah.
That it opened the door for anime and manga to just fill the void, right?
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
So I'm seeing, like, I like Fortnite, and Marvel Rivals is taking a lot of Overwatch and some of that stuff right now, and how many new players we'll see, but it's a hype enough that people who don't play these games might try them. But
yeah, everyone's playing that Marvel Rivals game.
Exactly, and it's
like the new fad. I was like, oh, I'm not jumping in. Sorry.
Yeah,
I did jump into Fortnite, and I don't plan on still.
And that's fair. But there's going to be people that are going to like look at Marvel Rivals, and then in a month or two they might play it, and they might buy the Battle Pass for 1 month to see how they like it if they play enough, right? One season. But then you're going to get people that may not stick with that, but they kind of like that interaction that they've never played. But then you're going to find one of these other free-to-play games and start playing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the thing about these games, whether you pay money or not, because if they're around long enough, people are going to pay money, like Fortnite. But these become really great placeholders when you don't have time to play the big AAA games, or there's no big games that you want to play, but you want to play games with friends. Like these, it's a really interesting. And I know that gotcha games have been around for a while, but it's really interesting.
Damn horse.
Yeah. But like now that there's a lot more that are being built, not just for your cell phone, but being made for the console, for the PC, that have the mobile option, but they're playing like they don't have as immersive storyline as say Breath of the Wild, but there's a lot to putz around and do and collect and do little side quests and things and just go run around the world. That you can spend a lot of hours in that. And it's like it goes back to why do I want to spend $70 on a game that I don't know if it's gonna suck, or I can spend a few hours a week, 5-10 hours a week playing this game, and at some point I want to spend $5-10 on something because I want an item. That's fine, right?
Mhm.
They earned the tip, right?
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting, and I wonder how many of the people who are on Twitch, social media, and all this stuff all the time that are playing these gotcha games and putting a little money here and there, and hashtag simping for their favorite creators, and like all the the intangible places that your money can go because of we're so used to this sort of interaction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It-
It's a
there's
weird dichotomy we're kind of trying to integrate,
and I can see this sort of microtransaction thing when you're not paying up front for it. People are a lot easier to part with their money because they didn't have to buy in to start with.
Mm.
It's a really interesting model, and you've got devs who are creating games and worlds that people want to be immersed in. Like Carl Roberts is saying, it's you get to interact with, and they're not telling you who to be or what to be. They have good story writers because it's free to play. So if it sucks, people aren't going to stick around and want to pay them money for it. So they have to earn their keep, and it goes back to writing a little bit here and there, writing your story and see if people will pick it up or pay for it, right?
And you actually have to, all these free to play games, they need a story. Otherwise, people just like, oh, it's just a soulless freaking shooting game.
You
And
need story writers.
That's fun until it gets old, and then
Oh, right. And hey Loki, good evening.
Loki,
But
morning mistress, and oh,
if it's a game that has enough players like the Genshin or Zenless that you could go in for a little while, get bored of it, right? You play something and then you're like, oh, what's going on in that world? Oh, they have new storyline quests and they have new gotcha banners, and I'll play it for a little while. I'll pick it back up. What's changed, right?
Yep.
6 months later, oh, they've got a new meta. Oh, okay, I'll get into it for a little bit, right? Like that can also sustain numbers.
Hold on.
Anyway, that's my sort of thing. I was hoping to do a video with Culture on it last week, but I got sick and he got busy, so
yeah,
I don't know if we'll ever get that around to that because finding time is difficult some days.
Time is a quantity that not everyone can capture.
Speaking of DJ Ronnie G.
Oh my god, you guys are on? That's right, DJ Ronnie G, we're on.
Yeah, I tried to call you out like an hour ago and you didn't show up.
Oh, dude, you got roasted so bad. So bad.
To be fair, it was snacks.
I don't even want to repeat it, pretty much because I don't remember, but still.
Yeah. Oh. Punctuality. Hey, better late than never, right?
That's true. That's true.
Isn't that what she said?
Yeah. Okay, so these bits, they fit right here. But unfortunately, I don't have the things because they spit off. But I could probably like glue them here and then glue the other arms because I'm pretty sure they're the arm sockets. They are the arm sockets. Oh, great. I launched out the arm sockets.
And that was that prefab inner thing, right?
Yeah. Not a
Mm.
big fan.
Yeah. How old is that real grade? Are they?
My brother got it last year.
Oh, okay. Because I know that some of the first real grades were notorious for having.
2021.
Okay,
Bandai
so
Spirits 2021.
okay, so it's a older. It's not a current gen because I remember them saying some of the 18.
Yeah.
Okay, because some of it might be based on an inner frame that was one of the earlier years too. Because I know
It's at least 18. Yes, that's right.
that. Speaking of anime,
No underage gunpla here.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
I think I'm gonna
we
call it a kind of a break.
should we call it legal gunpla?
Barely legal gunpla.
Barely legal. That could be.
Why? Because that
misconstrued
sounds even worse when you say barely legal.
Yeah. Barely legal gunpla. Yep, they're 18. It's terrible.
It is terrible, but it's okay. Not bad. It's looking okay. I'll probably have to do some freaking Frankensteining.
I mean,
That's okay.
To be fair, the Akira, or Kurito Yamato, my brain hurts. What I'm trying to say is most of the Gundam pilots might not be 18 when they get thrust upon the greatness at the beginning of any Gundam.
You mean like
series,
Gundam?
right?
You mean like
Any
like
Gundam
Gundam Zeta?
protagonist?
Like
They're like
all the Gundam pilots in Gundam Wing?
they're like 15.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like there's very few that they're of age. Startup Memories. That was one's
Yeah.
8th MS team. That's another one.
Yeah.
They're of age. But yeah. Still.
Yep.
So even those guys are like young lieutenants. They're like
Oh,
I'm a lieutenant. I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah. And I look at the stars.
It's like, did you go to college when you're 16? What's going on here?
Thank you, DJ Ronnie G.
Mm-hmm. Never fail to fail us.
Yes, he lost a piece already. Slow down. He lost the shoulder connection,
I lost the arm socket.
right?
Correction, I lost both arm sockets.
Both arm sockets?
I did.
How'd you lose the second one?
I'm trying to show you guys, like,
Oh, that's what that was. Okay, I thought that's what would happen. And you're like, hey,
fell and it freaking darted, and I'm like, oh no. I don't know
so
where it is.
you don't even get a one-armed gunpla.
No, that's okay. I have arm rods. I have rods and glue. And I'll just make it like pose and then I have armature wire.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't worry. I can fix it. I can, like I said, I'm gonna have to Frankenstein it, but that's okay. It's just gonna my scratch building is gonna come into play.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I do need to get back to like the cosplay too, so which I did a couple lines on the thing, so I need to get my measurements though, just so I can figure out what size suit I wear. It's okay, because I'm going to dress as Char Aznavold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't done a cosplay in like ages, so it's just like
Yeah. Because how have you worked on that shirt anymore? Because I know you were making some decent headway a little while ago
Yeah.
before Christmas.
yeah, and then Christmas happened, and then I got sick as a dog. So, I should get done that front piece like the end of the month, easy. And February, I'm probably gonna do a whole bunch of cutting the fabrics. If I get a good pattern set up, though, I'm gonna have to figure out a good pattern, which shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna do it right. You know what I mean? I don't want to be just like every other char clone cosplayer.
Well, if they all buy it from the same resource, then everybody's the same set of Char clone. You want to be a Quattro Vagina in the world of Char.
You know, I've seen a whole bunch of Quattro Virginas, and those everyone does that one because they don't do the helmet. The helmet looks weird on people, and the face mask they never like. It's either
Yeah.
like it doesn't look good or it's too bulky, and
Right,
there's no
'cause
like in between. You know,
because unless you custom make it, it's gonna be weird and bulky, like certain Darth Vader helmets or certain store-bought helmets that it has, like it just looks disproportional because, or like I have a
yeah. There's the $300 Darth Vader helmet that you buy from like one of the specialty replication like businesses, right? There's like
and
a
then
couple
there's
of them.
the
And then there's the one you get from Walmart.
yeah, dark helmet, exactly. Like I remember I think I got it on sale, but or it was clearance. But the War Machine Punisher, like you know how Mexican Iron Man has like the electric or the magnetic shielded of Iron Man helmet.
Yeah.
I got the Marvel War Machine Punisher War Machine, so it has like the skull on it, like the black and gray. But it has the magnetized mask part, so you can like flip it up and lock it in place, sort of thing. And it's supposed to have lights. I'll never put in batteries in it. The inner frame of it doesn't hold well, so it always flops funny on my head, which is really annoying. But that's fine. I don't actually wear it. I just bought it because I thought, the Punisher War Machine is the coolest.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
He's pretty dark and so much DACA. And then they had to take it away from him because his vigilante justice with that much armament was just unfathomably terrible.
You can't have something super cool for super long.
Yeah.
Back when they did comic books right.
Mm-hmm. I think I told you I bought the 1 and 2 issue of that too. Of the actual Punisher War Machine issues.
Maybe you did. I don't know. I don't remember, but still, you have now.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do some videos for Gator.
Sweet.
Unless I don't get my screen in tomorrow, I'm trying to get a secondary screen so I can like see what I'm filming on the PC, and I can work like a video or something like that for commentary with Gator.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I'm just doing stuff on my laptop. I have an external screen, old laptop screens, but interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. Yes. Yes, that's definitely something. Okay. Well, I don't know. What else is there to say? We talked about a bunch of anime.
We did.
Courtesy of the anime guy himself.
Okay.
He graced us with his presence.
What
about you? Okay, you talk about your thing.
No, I have a question. Because we're about to get off.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that I'm going to watch lewd anime or anything. But
no, it's okay.
The question is should I watch an episode of something that's current, like I need to watch this week, or one of the new seasons that I've already started, or should I, on some of these recommendations of brand new, should I try starting a brand new show right now, or should I just go with something tried and true? Because I caught up with Solo Leveling, but I still have an episode. I still have Sunday's episode of Shangri-La to watch, but I could watch something new and save that till a little bit later in the evening, or something.
I will say, let Shangri-La cook a little bit.
Oh, I do need to watch that episode because, yes. Yeah, I haven't watched since last week, and I know I need to know what's happening.
Yeah, I'm just telling you right now. Let it cook a little bit. Like wait like a week and a half. At least until like you get another 2 episodes in, because like you're just gonna be like, oh, what's happening next? What's happening next?
Oh, no. Like I watched the first 2 episodes, so I'm in the middle of this fight.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I've already started the fight, so that's why I want to know what's happening.
You've already started the fight. Okay, you might as well chug along like I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
that's where you are. Okay, yeah. Never mind. You might as well chug along.
Why do I feel like the first 6 and 7 the first half of this season, right? Because we're gonna get 24 episodes again, right? So I feel like the first third of this season is just gonna be this fight. We're getting through this fight.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry, we're further in than I realized. Okay, but it's still, this fight's gonna take too long. Okay, anyway, that's what I'm probably gonna do now. What are you gonna do, Snacks? Go to bed?
I might chill out with something, just an episode of something, until I get a little sleepy, and then I will go to sleep, and then wake up early, breakfast, workout, and then hopefully I get my screen in. Then I can do a whole bunch of videos.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll watch Shangri-La because I know that's going to be good and intense. And then after that, when I'm like, what do I do now? Then I'll be like, okay, I've got this weird energy. I'll try something new or watch another show that's not quite as energetic, but maybe fun, and get, deal with all the the amped upness of watching this episode.
Yeah, it's
the wind down.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and as always, what do we normally say?
Gator, are you okay?
Oh yeah, Gator, are you okay?
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator, what happened? Gator, wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy, this is the end of the con. We gotta go home. Gator, wake up, man! Oh well.